The Viral Boy. In the bustling town of Millington, there lived a teenager named Jeremy. Jeremy was like any other 16-year-old, except for his remarkable talent for navigating the digital world. He was always ahead of the curve, discovering the latest online trends, memes, and viral challenges. His friends admired his ability to turn any situation into a moment of internet fame. Jeremy's videos often went viral, earning him the nickname the Viral Boy. Jeremy was known not just for his creativity, but for his charisma. His followers on social media adored him, eagerly waiting for his next post. From funny skits to clever pranks, he had a natural flair for entertaining people. However, Jeremy's obsession with going viral began to overshadow other aspects of his life. He became so engrossed in his online persona that he started neglecting his studies, family, and even his closest friends. One day, while wandering through the outskirts of town, Jeremy came across an old, abandoned playground. It was a sad sight. The swings were rusted, the slide was cracked, and the once vibrant merry-go-round barely moved. The playground was a shadow of its former self, forgotten by the town and left to decay. Nearby, an elderly couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, lived in a small, modest house. They had seen the playground in its prime, filled with the laughter of children, but now they watched it crumble with heavy hearts. The playground held special memories for them, as they had brought their children there many years ago. Jeremy saw potential in the rundown playground. He thought it would make the perfect backdrop for his next viral video. With his phone in hand, he started recording, showing the dilapidated state of the playground. He added dramatic music and exaggerated commentary, emphasizing how the playground was a symbol of the town's neglect. The video quickly gained traction online. People from all over the world shared it, commenting on the sad state of the playground. Jeremy's followers praised him for bringing attention to an important issue. However, as the video continued to spread, Jeremy noticed something troubling. The comments section began to fill with criticism of the town, its leaders, and even the people who lived there. The focus had shifted from the playground to blaming others. Jeremy was initially thrilled with the attention his video received, but the negativity that followed made him uncomfortable. He hadn't intended to spark such outrage. The video had taken on a life of its own, and Jeremy felt powerless to stop it. One day, Mr. Thompson approached Jeremy. The elderly man had seen the video and wanted to talk. "Jeremy," he began, his voice gentle but firm, "I know you didn't mean any harm, but your video has caused a lot of hurt. The playground may be in poor shape, but it holds a lot of precious memories for people like me and my wife." Jeremy listened, feeling a pang of guilt. He hadn't considered the impact his video would have on the community. Mr. Thompson continued, "Instead of just showing what's wrong, why don't you use your influence to do something right? You have the power to bring people together, not tear them apart." These words struck a chord with Jeremy. He realized that his pursuit of viral fame had blinded him to the consequences of his actions. The next day, he made a new video. This time, instead of focusing on the playground's decay, he highlighted its history. He interviewed Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, who shared their fond memories of the playground when it was a vibrant part of the community. Jeremy then proposed a new challenge to his followers, to help restore the playground. The response was overwhelming. People from all over town and even from neighboring areas came together to clean, paint, and repair the playground. Local businesses donated materials, and volunteers of all ages pitched in. What started as a viral video had turned into a community-wide effort to bring the playground back to life. As the playground was restored, so too was Jeremy's perspective. He realized that the true power of his influence wasn't in the number of likes or shares, but in the positive change he could inspire. The new video he posted, showing the transformation of the playground, went viral once again, but this time the comments were filled with hope, gratitude, and a sense of community. When the playground was finally finished, Jeremy organized a grand reopening event. Families gathered, children played, and Mr. and Mrs. Thompson watched with tears of joy in their eyes. Jeremy stood back, smiling as he watched the playground come alive again. He had learned a valuable lesson, that with great influence comes great responsibility. The moral of the story is that the pursuit of fame and recognition should never come at the cost of others' well-being. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of going viral, but true fulfillment comes from using one's talents and influence to create positive change. Jeremy learned that being the viral boy meant more than just being popular. It meant being a force for good. His journey taught him that the most meaningful impact is made not by tearing others down, but by lifting them up and bringing people together.